We are the DFPN. Always question the answers.
No Gimmicks Podcast, and we bring it to you. Every time we turn live, and you know it's the truth. Every after show, moving down, this the time to move around. No Gimmicks Podcast is going down. Every night, every time in the ring. This is the time for the No Gimmicks, no we doing our thing. What's your state of mind, state divine? Moving down a statement when we take the line. This is exactly wrestling the state design. When you see Stone Cold like me, with the stunner in the world, exactly, man, what we bring. Every night we move like Brock Lesnar, the F5, no gimmicks. We take you to your limit, what's the feeling? When we live in the air, you know we on, this the time. Guarantee we move, you know how we respond. The state is line, the state design when we feel it. Moving down, what's the healing? No gimmicks is the feeling.
Yo, what is up, people? Welcome back to the No Gimmicks Podcast here on the DFPN, following the party of the summer. And boy, we had a hell of a way to go off the air tonight. But joining me, we had a reaction that we recorded. We didn't want to do it live, but we watched the main event. Myself, Jen, who does Jen Reacts on the No Gimmick Show, and CJ, who is a frequent guest on the show. First of all, guys, thoughts on what you just watched. Thoughts on SummerSlam. What you got? I'll start with you, Jen. Thoughts on what we just watched tonight.
I can't believe Cody and John went at it for so long. Every time they kicked out, I was like, are you serious? Threw you into a guardrail, threw you on a table. Fuck, dude. That was amazing. I was really surprised when Cody ended up winning. When John stayed down, I was like, I didn't think he was going to stay down.
Me neither, honestly. And my first instinct was like, what? Because they had just went at it for like 45 minutes, and then that ending, it was so sudden, so abrupt. I was like, oh, really? I'm not gonna lie. When I'm gonna give it to you, CJ, but I expected more out of this match. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Cena Rhodes match, and then SummerSlam as a whole?
So I think I'm with you overall. I expected more stuff out of a street fight. They took it out of the ring a couple times, took it out in the arena once. I do think if WWE Magazine was still around and in print, I don't think it is anymore. That shot of Cena coming up out of the stage with Rhodes on his shoulder would have been a great cover. Yep. But I was expecting a lot of shenanigans. I was expecting blood in this one, especially after seeing Gunther last night. But really, Cody going over clean, I think, kind of balances that out for me.
Yeah, you're right. And guys, what up? Welcome to the show. Everybody in the chat, please give us your thoughts on SummerSlam. Whatever they are, we'll cover it. We're talking about night 2 really because me and Jen we reacted to some of the matches on night 2, but we're gonna keep it focused on what we just saw because this was the biggest match. They were hyping this up so much. I'm gonna give my thoughts on what I expected and then what we got. So the match itself, I'm not gonna lie, it was amazing. That was a great match, especially for John Cena, being that he's up there, he's on his way out, and he went bell to bell, full action, so I can't really be mad at him for that. But I will say, and especially because we did some predictions panels, and this is the only match that I was off on, right? I expected Cody to win, but I was expecting a turn from Cody Rhodes. And I'm going to say this here right now on this podcast. Cody, stop being afraid, bro. It was set up for you perfectly. This crowd tonight gave you everything that you needed to go full on dark side. Why you don't ever go there is beyond me. FTK, bro. Just do it. You know what I mean? Just do it. Go ahead. If it's a merch thing, you'll get it back on the other side, bro. But this crowd and how gravitated towards Cena they were,
Yeah,
it was perfect. You could have did this perfectly. You know what I mean? And I'm just more than anything, I'm kind of disappointed that he didn't. You know, I'm not mad at the match, but I was fully expecting Cody to turn heel.
they were egging him
Especially
on
after-
too.
Yeah, especially after this match, after the back and forth, the stuff leading up to it. And it's like, bro, you just need to pull the trigger. Just pull the trigger, bro. I get why you don't, but you're not Cena. We don't need another Cena. Just go to the dark side. It's the water's warm over there, my guy. Just do
They
it.
have cookies.
So I wonder if they're not waiting for the crowd to do it for them, right? Because it's hard as hell to be a white meat babyface, and it has been ever since the '90s.
They were booing him in this match.
They were, but this is a SummerSlam crowd, right? This isn't a SmackDown crowd. This isn't a Raw crowd, and that's their big audience.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I
You're
can see
right.
it once he starts going into a Raw and they start booing him, which they will tomorrow because it's post SummerSlam.
They probably will. Yeah. They
But-
probably will.
I think they give it a couple more weeks, another month or so, and then pull the trigger once the crowd, all of the crowd, get into it.
I get you. Max says, why do you keep telling Cody to do it? Because Cody, I know it's been pitched to him before.
Yep.
That's why I keep telling him. I know Triple H has pitched this before. And Cody's turned it down.
Yep.
And I'm just saying, if it's pitched to you, bro, you read the room. Like read the room. They're giving you everything that you need to know.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially with Trips being the one to pitch it, right? I mean, he's one of the greatest heels that we've had in the last quarter century.
Right. And besides, you can't be a great face if you're not a great heel.
Yes.
Right. So I think he has all the tools to be a great heel. And I think tonight showed me a lot in terms of where he's willing to go with it. And it's going to be on his terms, which
Yeah.
we're now in a situation with me, at least. I'm like, you should have did it at Mania, and we didn't get it at Mania, which that's when it was pitched to him. We should have got this at Mania. We didn't get it at Mania. We should got it tonight. We didn't get it tonight, and I don't think he's gonna do it. I really don't.
I think it'll happen sooner than you think. I think what he wants to do is he wants to check all the, and this is going to sound kind of cold when I say it, but I think he wants to check off all of the dusty boxes. Once he hits everything that he thinks he needs to do to pay respect to his dad, then I think he'll flip that switch. But we've seen a little bit of dashing Cody Rhodes come out of him up to the lead up to SummerSlam.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's right there. All he's got to do is one thing over the line, and he's got him.
Yeah, you're right. Jen, this was our first live reaction. How did you feel about it?
It was fun to see you go, ah! And I'm like, oh my God. Also, that you're sitting there grinning, waiting for me. And I was like going like, oh my God. And you're like, ooh. And I was like, I know, right? It's crazy.
So we're keeping it, Mac. He's like, why y'all focused on the main event, but tonight's lineup was so subpar. I will say this: the main event was good. The match of the night, for me at least, was Dom versus AJ.
100%.
That was the match of the night for me. I thought they did a phenomenal job. Jen, you watched that match. What did you think about that match?
Dom is dirty. Dirty. Right from the get-go, I'm like, I like you. It's cheating. Totally cheating. It's below the belt. No, that was a good match too. I like you were telling me about AJ Styles during, our kind of commentary, and I was like,
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I totally didn't expect Dom to win. Like, not at all. I totally thought AJ was going.
I did, but they're their back and forth, and Mac hit it perfectly. He said, following in Eddie's footsteps. That they did the nuances they did in that match, and the commentary was like, it was like a shot of nostalgia. This match was, because the spots that they did, the chair, which we both laughed at, the chair and him hitting it and laying down, and that's classic Eddie Guerrero, right?
Mac making fun of the soccer mom haircut. That
Hey,
man
man,
had beautiful hair.
I get it, because I have long hair now, and I'm like, just got to keep it out.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, Willie, him fixing his hair, going like,
put it in the bow, bro.
I was like, that's so annoying.
He says he's jealous.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous. His hair is beautiful. I'm like, damn,
great
man.
hair. Great hair.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, match of the night to me was AJ versus Dom. They did a great match. The women did a phenomenal job tonight. Although I do think they need to do something with Lyra, man. They really need to do something with her.
I think they will now. I think she'll feud with Becky or with Bailey now.
Bailey for a minute.
Yep. And I think that'll give her a different look, right? So with her working Becky for so long, and the fact that they had worked together so much in the past, it felt stale off the jump. I think with Bailey, they got something new to work with. Because the styles are completely different now.
They had good chemistry as a tag team, so I'm interested to see what they look like against each other. Also, the triple threat. I'm gonna say this too. WWE, stop doing that to the women, bro, because y'all keep shooting yourselves in the foot. You do a women's triple threat. That triple threat match that they had tonight to start off the show almost stole the show. For me, it did up until AJ and Dom.
Oh yeah, it was head and shoulders above the rest of the matches.
Yeah, and y'all gotta quit doing that to the ladies, because they, every single time y'all do that, they go out there and they kill it, and they be like, follow this, bro.
Unless you're Jade and Tiffany and you only get 7 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And he said that Steel Cage should have started the show. I agree.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. The Jacob Fatu and Solo, they should have started. I agree with that.
Yep.
I agree with that. Guys, let us know your comments. Let us know what you thought. Give us your grades of SummerSlam overall. And Jen, I'm gonna just ask you, based off what you saw, what would you give SummerSlam a grade?
B-.
That's fair. That's actually fair.
There you go.
B-.
CJ, what you got?
I agree with Jim. Like, it wasn't a bad show by any stretch. I think night 1 was better than night 2. But overall, it's a solid PLE.
I'm gonna go solid B. And I'm gonna say night 2 edged out night 1 for me.
Really?
Yeah. Just by a hair. Night 2 would have blown night 1 out of the water.
Because of Diamond stopped AJ?
I would agree with that. If Cody had turned, night 2 would have been better.
Night 2 would have blew night 1 out of the water if Cody turned. Yeah, look. B is the word around here. So
B.
Overall,
it's fair.
B.
It's not the best PLE they've ever done, but it's certainly not the worst.
No, they've led up to this with solid stories, and they carried that through. The stories carried this through.
Yep. 100%.
And they did a really good job with the stories leading up to this. I'm interested to see where we go after this. And I agree, Mac, this was better than Mania.
Absolutely better than Mania.
Which we have a problem on our hands, because SummerSlam should never be better than Mania.
I was upset that we didn't have a Travis Scott appearance.
We should have got a Rock appearance.
We don't need a Rock.
Maybe The Rock really meant what he said on Pat McAfee, like he's done. Now, I really expected The Rock to come out tonight. I really did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We think we think maybe Lesnar's going to replace Cena in Rock's little stable.
Maybe. He's a Heyman guy. I know that.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a Heyman guy, and he's heel right now. So do with that information what you would. Max says, as a PLE, I still say Evolution was the best PLE they have, and I agree.
Yeah.
Evolution right now, Evolution is the PLE of the year for WWE.
Yep, I would agree with that.
And yep, tonight was the ending of this match was just weird to me.
Yep.
And it's because they hit on so many things in the stories leading up to this that ending, him just pinning him clean in the ring. First of all, didn't expect that. It's a street fight, so I expect shenanigans. I guess we got shenanigans because Cody normally doesn't use like the rope bars. He doesn't use that type of stuff. So he stepped a little bit out of character, did what he had to do to get the W. I guess, but shenanigans, bro. I needed them. I needed somebody to come out and interfere a little bit. But Max says he loves the non-interference in the match. So
I agree with him. The fact that nobody ran out, I think, made it a better match than the one I was expecting it to be would have been.
Which, okay, in hindsight, that may be a good thing because all I've seen his matches up to tonight were him using underhanded tactics to win. So
this is the first wrestling match we've seen out of Cena since his turn, I think.
Since his turn, yeah. And it was good. Who knew? Who knew?
Damn good. At 48 to do some of the stuff he did is impressive.
Yeah, most definitely.
Not that 48 is old. Young. We're all young, but still. We're not
absolutely.
We're old as shit.
Guys, give us your matches of the night in the chat. Let us know what your match of the night. If you have a match of the weekend, let us know your match of the weekend. I'll go with you, CJ.
From a pure entertainment standpoint, and if I'd have known we were going to do this, I'd have worn my beautifully broken tour T-shirt. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Jelly Roll, Randy Orton, Logan Paul.
That's your match. Wow.
That was the most entertaining match of the weekend for me. It wasn't the best match. Like, it wasn't technically this beautiful artistic work of art. Like Meltzer, this is not a 5-star match, right?
Right.
But I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Huh.
It was fun.
Now, I do think Jelly Roll up to a certain point has stole the show. I do think
Logan Paul does make for good matches.
Yes, he does. Can't stand him.
Yeah.
He's a damn good wrestler.
He was. The reason Jelly Roll was able to do what he did is because Logan Paul was the guy working with him.
Yeah.
Because Paul's been where Jelly Roll was.
Yeah. That's huge trust though for Logan Paul to be the guy that does that.
Yep.
Because that is not easy at all. So yeah, can't stand Logan Paul as a person, but I'd be damned if he ain't a good wrestler, bro.
Yeah.
Respect to him for it. And respect the Jelly Roll, bro. Like,
the
Jelly
dude
Roll,
worked.
yes, he did.
And he took a pin.
Yep.
Most of them Travis Scott their way through the whole thing. They walk out to the ring, take 30 minutes to get there, punch somebody in the face, break a bone accidentally, and then leave.
Yep.
The man put in work.
Yeah, he did. Respect to him. Respect to him. Jen, being that you only watched a couple of matches, what was your match of the weekend of the night?
Honestly, I just found John Cena just so entertaining. Just his looking at the crowd and egging them on and kind of talking to him and everything. I thought that was hilarious. So I like that match the best, honestly. I just they're fun. He's so charismatic too. He's genuinely a good guy in real life. And just to see him up there, that was the first time I got to see him wrestle. So I was watching him and I was like, hey, he's such a cool guy. And it was fun to watch him wrestle.
It is. And you caught a good match of his.
Yeah.
That was a very, those types of matches are rare. especially with the heel turn.
Yeah.
So him coming back and pulling out this type of match, like he's normally, especially the age that he's at now, is way more relaxed. I think he went balls to the wall tonight.
Oh.
And this may be one of the last performances like that we see of him. So,
well, he's got so he leaves in December, right? How many more dates does he have? Do we know?
he's flirting around 20 now.
That high
or
really?
less. Yeah, he may be at like 15, honestly.
Okay. He's so good. There's a reason he's carried the company for 2 decades now.
Nah, bro. What he did on was it SmackDown? That let me know. I was like, this dude is a master.
Mm-hmm.
He put on a master class of just how to control the crowd, how to have them eating out of the palm of his hand. Like on a whim, bro. Like I've never seen it like in person, like just seeing someone switch a crowd on a dime. Because in the beginning, they were booing him. And by the end of that promo, the entire arena was chanting for John Cena. I had never seen anything like that. And for him to do that just like on a dime, I was like, this dude is the master, bro. Like, he can make you feel whatever he wants you to feel.
Yep.
And that's talent.
It is, and I can't think of anybody from the past that could do it either.
On a whim, bro. Like just
Stone Cold tried to go heel, that failed, right?
Yeah, because and he's the only one. Like when even Hogan, bro, and Hogan broke people's hearts. Like even Hogan couldn't stay heel for long. But John Cena, when he's heel, if he wants you to hate him, you're gonna hate him.
Oh yeah,
he makes sure you hate him. And then just like that, if he wants you to love him, he pulls out what he did Friday. And to the point that today he's supposed to be a heel. But today he comes out full on baby face.
Yep.
Full on, like when he walked out and the screen lit up, I was like, bro, this dude is full on baby face.
Yep.
And you can't do nothing. Cody Rhodes is the baby face too. Booing them out of the building tonight.
Smart fans, though.
Yeah, smart fans. But this also lets me know 2 things. One, WrestleMania 18, Hulk Hogan versus The Rock is hands down the most classic example of how you turn mid-match.
Yep.
No one's ever done it. I don't think anyone's going to do it ever again. Yep. But that match, we're going to react to that one, Jen, soon. But
okay.
that match is the classic example of turning mid-match. They don't say anything. They don't give each other a cue. They just do it. And tonight, I felt like if Cody was forget what I said earlier. If Cody was on that level, tonight was perfect for that. Just turn on a whim. Then after the match, you go back. So, yeah. But yeah, let's get to some final shots. I know we fresh off the pay-per-view, but what y'all got? Final thoughts. Jen, I'll start with you.
Well, I look forward to hopefully going back and watching more of the matches, but the 2 that we watched, it looked like it was an awesome time. It looked like the crowd was like super pumped. Watching that stuff kind of makes you at home like get pumped. So definitely fed off that energy. I loved both the matches. Again, it was super fun to watch John Cena. So that was fun for me I like that one the best just because of that. Because it was fun to watch him and then obviously the only other wrestler I knew was Cody, and I'm like, Cody, my God, what's up? What's up, bro? So it was fun to like watch those 2 wrestle. I really didn't think Cody was gonna win. I'm still processing that. Like my brain hasn't like fully devoured it. I'm just like, Cody won? Did he? Okay. I totally thought John was gonna win, but okay. But But yeah, overall, I thought it was great. Like I said, B-. I'm like, I enjoyed it, but some of the few shows that I've watched with you, I'm like, I know that there's definitely different flavors out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we'll come back and we'll definitely revisit this whole pay-per-view. There are some matches on here there's some good matches on here.
There's some 5-star matches over the
Yeah, there's some really good matches on here.
Yeah.
So we'll come back and we'll revisit this. But yeah, very excited for Raw tomorrow, and I'm more excited for SmackDown. I want to see what happens, especially because Brock Lesnar is back. So I wonder if they actually do that tomorrow. It's worth watching tomorrow. So
I think they hold off on it for a little while.
Maybe till Friday. Friday seems like seems like the better day. CJ, what you got?
No, overall, great PLE. I agree with Mac. Best one we've gotten this year. I think it's the best one that we've had since Trips took over creative. Looking forward to where they go from here. So appreciate you letting me be a part of this. It's been a blast.
Yeah, this is fun, man. And this was the first live one. So normally when we do these, like we revisit the older matches and we go back and look at them. So I already know what's gonna happen. So this was kind of fun because I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I'm just
it was different watching you do it. Like, oh dang, Kaylee's gonna.
So yeah, this is it was different because I'm like, I'm reacting, she's reacting, and most of the time I'm just like looking at her like, oh yeah, this is gonna
got it.
Yeah, got it. So she's seen me get got tonight. So this was different. This was fun. This was really fun. So
yeah, it was.
Yeah, man. But yeah, let's wrap this up. This is the post show for SummerSlam. Guys, if you're on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. But leave us your thoughts. Leave us comments. What you guys think of the PLE. What you guys think of the build up to it. What are we expecting for Monday Night Raw? Let's continue the discussion. If you're listening, please go to the No Gimmicks Podcast fan group on Facebook. We have thoughts. We also have a Discord server. I'm actually going to put that on the Facebook page and on the YouTube page. So we do have a Discord server. Come in, hang out, leave us your thoughts. We actually have a lot of fun in there. So yeah, just come hang out with us. But that's all I got. You guys got anything else?
No, just appreciate it.
All right, man. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate y'all for stopping through. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
thanks for having me.
All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Have fun. Take care of each other. Enjoy what you're going to enjoy. Peace.
Peace.
And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmicks.